This week's episode is one that's very special to me as it is about music, a subject I'm somewhat familiar with. I've made a top 5 of my favorite game soundtracks of all time. Note that these are my opinions and I will obviously leave a lot of great soundtracks out, but these ones just resonate with me. I'm a total sucker for musical themes and I've always loved music in films and TV shows. One of my personal goals in life as a musician and composer is to one day be able to work on the soundtrack of a video game. But in the meantime, I hope I can offer you some joy in sharing these tunes by some of my personal heroes.
Hello, computer. Hello, computer. Hello, computer.
Although Defiance the game has been shut down in February of this year, the music will always be remembered. Bear McCreary is a name you might have come across. He did the music for God of War and countless series and motion pictures. McCreary has his own style in searching for tension and isn't afraid to explore beyond what we are used to. This man can move me with only 3 notes. I really recommend the soundtrack for the series Caprica and Netflix movie The Professor and the Madman as well. Every Pokemon game has their own memorable music, but I didn't realize how well the Pokemon Platinum soundtrack was written until I heard it performed by Sinovation. Sinovation is a jazz collective who recorded and performs the entire soundtrack of Pokemon Platinum. One of my favorites you hear right off the bat, Twin Leaf Town. The cozy home, flower and spring-like feeling is like taking a warm bath. Enjoy some of it while you see me playing my DS. Koichi Sugiyama is probably one of the oldest video game composers around, and he was the first to use a full orchestra in video game music. I actually discovered the Dragon Quest franchise recently. I was working behind my PC, putting up the game on my Switch in the background, and when it got to the menu, I turned my head because of what I heard. I won't get all technical on you, but those little hesitations before the chord changes give me goosebumps. Koichi's music is sophisticated, cheerful, adventurous, and it gives a classic feeling while remaining absolutely timeless.
and he hates his old patches and he wants to redo it.
Here again.
During the remastering process of Grim Fandango, Peter McConnell wanted to re-record his entire soundtrack. In the intro clip you see how he's trying to relearn one of his own compositions. The beautiful thing here is, besides the vulnerability, the fact that sometimes we write what channels through us and that it's not a completely conscious process. The remastered version of this soundtrack, containing bebop and jazz of the swing era, turned out amazing and I listen to it regularly. Grim Fandango is my favorite game of all time and the music had a very big part to play in it. You all thought it was going to be Mario 64, right? My number one spot actually goes to the music of Mario Odyssey and in particular the song they used to promote it. The fact that this was used in a commercial is key. I'm not a fan of commercials due to their manipulative nature, but I felt that this one was about spreading joy into the world. This song has everything I want a song to have. And yes, I really love musical pieces and big band swing like you hear in Family Guy. But the way the lyrics represent the game but also contain a positive message about self-belief regardless of who you are is something the world can really use right now. So whoever is watching now, I wish you all the joy in the world and I hope you grab as many points as you can.
Jump up in the air, jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds of this world don't feel them shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar, so no one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch, get ready for this song. Let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes,